Kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Mesa in Arizona. Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling day. And it's Winning Wednesday. So, how was your Winning Wednesday? What wins did you get to celebrate this week? Please put them in the comments below so we get to celebrate with you, because we always like to celebrate wins. And if you had a breakdown this week, that's okay, because that's how we stretch and grow and learn. We never fail at anything, we just find ways that don't work. So, we make tweaks and changes, and then we can carry on. That's my way of looking at it anyway. I mean, was it Thomas Edison discovered 10,000 different ways that a light bulb did not work before he found the correct one? So if you think you have tried like 3 or 4 times, you think that's enough, I'm giving up. Just look at people like Thomas Edison, these inventors, how they just keep trying and trying. They make tweaks, they make changes, they keep going, come across another stumble, make changes, carry on. A lot of time, if you think of inventors, a lot of them spend a lot of years perfecting the one thing that they want, that they've got in their brain that the market needs. And they spend so much time working on it, and they get setback after setback after setback because they successfully discover ways that don't work. But every time they discover a way that doesn't work, it brings them one step closer to the way that does work. So never give up on anything. It's all part of the story. It's all part of the struggle to get from point A to point B with whatever it is that you're working on. So Wednesdays, I love Wednesdays. So so this morning we talked about 7 different ways to develop a winning mindset. Defining your why. Why do you do what you do? Make a plan. Set your goals. Have that roadmap. Your goals are your roadmap. So follow. Accountability, huge thing. This is one of the accountability is one of the biggest things that I can contribute how well I have gotten through stuff. Because every week I've got somebody there that I call every week, and if I'm less than a minute late, she's already on the phone calling me. So it is definitely there. But every week I have somebody that I am accountable to, and she's there to push me through. And the number of times that I've had to turn around and say, I didn't do anything this week, I missed my goals this week. But what's really cool is that the first thing out of her mouth today was, have you done da 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 da? And I went, yes, that's going to be checked off the list. And it was like, yes, I have a win, yay! That was one project on my list. It is done. And so she was like, awesome. But having somebody you're accountable to makes you want to stretch and grow and do better. And I turned around and told her about another thing I was working on and how it's already in my time block. And she turns around and she says, so how are you going to stretch that? I says, what do you mean? She says, well, you already have it in for an hour. Can we go for 2? And I'm like, not right now, we can't. I said, but shortly there will be time freed up when I finish working on a major project I'm working on. Then time will be freed up and I will be able to get that extra hour in there. And she's like, okay, by when? I said, I have no clue. I said, that one I can put a guesstimate on, but I can't tell you exactly when it's going to be. Okay, why is that? And so then we went into the reasons why that was. And so, yeah. But keeping yourself accountable to somebody makes you want to do stuff. And it gets rid of that stuff that's always sitting on the back burner that it's there and you got to get to it. And then it really starts when you're having to be accountable to somebody for your work. And it's somebody who's got nothing to do with what you're doing. They're just part of your coaching program. And when you have that accountability factor, you're now turning around and saying, oh, okay, so now we start. But every time I set a goal that she knows I'm well within my capabilities, she says, how are we going to stretch it? And then we stretch it. But it's okay. It's all okay. It's all about accountability it's all about stretching and growing and putting yourself out there. So when you set that goal and you're accountable to somebody for it, it means that you're going to get in there and do the steps. And if you keep putting them off, then obviously you're not supposed to be doing that project. So forget about it and move on to the next one. Have your daily routine and your schedule worked out. Hugely important for getting your time, especially when you start getting busy on projects and stuff, and having those time slots where you're working on those projects is huge. And having your daily routine, even your night, and it's not just daily, your daily routine is morning and night. From the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed, what is your routine? And then, like, I have my morning routine and I have my evening routine, and in between then, I have my schedule all set out as to Zephy's playing with a bone. Scheduled out to what's going to happen between my morning routine and my evening routine. Use meditation, visualization, journaling, and all of that. I got told today that I have to. She knows me so well that I have to use my Imagine Maker, and what areas to concentrate on with my Imagine Maker. And she says, you got to see it, feel it, hear it, write it, speak it. You got to involve all your senses to help you immerse yourself into that image maker, to see you at the finish line with that goal. What does it look like? What does it look like when you get to that point? Say you want to make $1,000 a month. What does it feel like when you make that $1,000 a month? How do you hear that? Speak it. When you speak it, you're hearing it. Write it down. Imagine, looking at your bank balance there, and you've got that $1,000 a month, $1,000 a month being deposited into your bank on a regular basis. So you see it, you feel it, you hear it, you write it, you speak it. And process through your breakdowns and your breakthroughs. This is where you keep a journal on this. This is what my breakdown was. This is how we worked through the problem. And sometimes you get stuck on that, and that's when you need help, and you especially if you're in a mastermind, you can get down and says, okay, this is the breakdown happened. I have no clue how to deal with it. It's okay to say that, especially if you're with a group of people that you know, like, and trust, and knowing that it's a safe space and that it's confidential. You can turn around and go, I was supposed to sell this product to this person. This is the agreed upon price. They turned around and said no, they wanted to renegotiate just as we were getting ready to deliver the product. And what do I do? Or whatever the problem is. And then your perspective and your patience. Don't just look at it from the perspective of being the employee, the business owner, the CEO. Don't look at it just from that perspective. Start looking at it from, if you're the CEO of the company, how do your employees perceive this situation? How do your customers, when they come in the door, your clients when they come in the door, what are their expectations? What are their pain points? So it was, those were our 7 steps for a winning mindset this morning. And having my accountability call today was awesomeness. I think it's happening with the space this week. I'm going to unveil it on Saturday, I think. Yeah, I might do it on Saturday. I don't know. And the last part of my accountability call was, what's the plan for the coming week? And so I told her most of what my goals were. And these are not just business goals, there's personal goals in there as well, and fun goals. Remember, it's all about fun in 2021. So having those goals in those 3 different areas, in business, in personal, and in fun, I was able to share those, able to share them each week, and then they come back and say, did you achieve it? Did you achieve it? And then the last thing was, I got to sit on a really amazing training today about birthday marketing. And I kind of knew what it was about to start with, but man, I got my eyes opened on that one. And so we're making some changes to some birthday campaigns and things. But birthday marketing is basically developing that relationship with your client or your customer by recognizing their birthdays. For those that celebrate birthdays, we know there's some religions out there that do not celebrate birthdays, and that's okay. As long as you know about it up front, you're not going to upset anybody about it. But with birthday marketing, it's not just celebrating their birthday, it's also celebrating their half birthday as well. And celebrating the dog's birthday, the cat's birthday. If they've got pets, celebrate the pets' birthdays too. Zephy sends out birthday cards to dogs. If you want your dog to be on Zephy's birthday card list, please private message me, and we will get your dog put onto Zephy's birthday card list. She's trying to build her list up. She wants to celebrate at least a birthday a day. So Zephy's goal is 366 birthdays to be in her calendar, so she can celebrate every single one of them, including leap year day. So if you would like your dog or your cat, I told her she can't judge. If you would like your dog or your cat, if you would like your pet to receive a birthday card from Zephy, please private message me, and we will get you set up with that, because Zephy's really looking forward to it, and She's been busy sitting here next to me today designing her birthday cards. We had to go through a lot of pictures of Zephy for her to pick out, I want that one and I want that one. And she's still deciding between a couple of them. So if you would like to, so birthday marketing is basically recognizing your client's birthday. If you know, and it's part of that developing a relationship with your clients. Do you know who their spouse is? Do you know the spouse's birthday? Do you know their children and what's the children's birthdays? Their pets, what's the pet's birthdays? And just acknowledging these birthdays goes a huge way to helping you develop a relationship with your client. So if you'd like to know more about birthday marketing, just private message me and we can set up a time to talk and show you what this birthday marketing thing is all about and how easy it is to do. But if you want your pet to receive a birthday card from Zephy, please private message me and we can get your pet into onto Zephy's birthday list so she can send a card. And we're talking a physical card, not an e-card, not an email, not a message, not a text, but a physical card in an envelope. So if you want to be part of Zephy's birthday list, just private message us and we will get you and your pet on the birthday list, because Zephy loves to send out birthday cards and welcome home cards and what other ones does she send? Oh, she even sends cards to pets that have been left behind while their parents go on a vacation, while the family goes on vacation. She sends them a "it's going to be okay" card while the family's away. But anyway, have a super fantastic sparkling evening. That's it from me for today. And we will catch you bright and early tomorrow morning at some point tomorrow morning. I don't know if it'll be bright and early, but it'll be at some point tomorrow morning for Thankful Thursday. Have a super fantastic sparkling evening. Hei konera.